And some doors more chrome has say you Obrafour a rap software na wasiu Ayisha Modi any delay we no so was an edge 800,000 Ghana cedis a dear from home. Now one sense some way na start wa bra Ayisha Modi called delay shows okay kan sembi an insemuno obeka say Obrafour album kasebo crown ne produce ye tire beto odwa say kasebo no crown no na track e wo album an dindi asembe beda bisunemu na nye album e ho nsemba bebre we your timbe source be tutu bi mane Ayisha so tutu bi mane no eno crown mu ye hu sam quarter ibi ne nam social media na ankosi be bia na afi the finally Obrafour na kasaba abonten e de sa court reti aba beto ho na uhwem na read mu nsem na ni na ene se wo se Ayisha Modi oni delay so mutime ba abonten be pa acho se nsem na mo kan no ni nyina enye no kre e na afen so guno magun ho fin e wo social media so no wo je omo 800,000 Ghana cedis so mentua ene baby odi omo beko na acho pa no kra no pese omo mepa no daily graphics so na social media any media company bia na media house bia na obi hu se nsem na omo kan no enye no kre me ready said the court rate no symmetry no e de amamo. Republic of Ghana, rate of summons. Rate issued from High Court. The High Court or Circuit Court of Justice between Elliot Michael Ochredakun, HSM1/4, Aye House Number, Pongbo Makulo Street, Mataheko, Accra, Plaintiff versus Defendant Aisha Osekre Ayete Ayisha Modi, and Dolores from Pom Manson Elias Delay. Plaintiff to direct service. And 3. Mas Gringo Productions, producers of Delay Show. An action have been commenced against you by the issue of this rate by the above named plaintiff. You are hereby commanded that within 8 days after the service of this rate on you, inclusive of the day of service, you do cause an appearance to be entered of you, and take notice that in default of your doing so, judgment may be given in your absence without your notice to you. Dated, Chief Justice of Ghana. State name, place of residence or business address of plaintiff if known. State name, place of residence or business address of defendant. Note, this rate is to serve within 12 calendar months from the date of issue unless it is renewed within 6 calendar months from the date of that renewal. Statement of claim. The plaintiff claim against the defendant. Wherefore, the plaintiff claims the following against the defendant jointly and severally. A. An order of perpetual injunction against the defendant, restraining themselves, their assigned servants, otherwise, how so described in similar meaning, from further publishing or causing to be published any defamatory words and images or any words similarly defamatory of and about the plaintiff. B. An order against the defendant to publicly withdraw and apologize to the plaintiff for the defamatory words against his reputation through the Daily Graphic and any other media through which they said those defamatory words against the plaintiff. C. General and punitive damages for libel in the sum of 800,000 Ghana cedis. The cost including legal fees on full indemnity basis on the approved Ghana Bar Association scale of fees. E. Any other relief this honorable court may deem fit to grant. Dated this 22nd day of October 2020 at Catterson Consult Unlimited. The rate was issued by Chris Osei-Yeboah, lawyer for plaintiff, whose address for service is Catterson Consultant Unlimited, agent for plaintiff, lawyer for plaintiff. Between Elliot Michael Ochredakun, plaintiff, versus Aisha Osekre Ayete Ayisha Modi and Dolores from Pom Manson. Statement of claim. The plaintiff is a citizen of Ghana, an icon in the music production industry, a musician and an artist manager under Execution Entertainment Limited with the musical stage name of Obrafour. 2. The plaintiff says that he is a multiple award-winning recording artist with international appeal spanning a period of more than 20 years of relevance and has won a plethora of awards in the music industry. 3. The plaintiff says that the first defendant claimed to be a music producer. 4. The plaintiff says that the second defendant is the chief operating officer of the third defendant, a known private radio and television host of The Delay Show, produced by Mas Gringo Production. 5. The plaintiff says that the third defendant is a company responsible for the production of The Delay Show, which airs on many channels and media houses, both locally and internationally, which has published defamatory words against the plaintiff. 6. The plaintiff says that within months of August and October 2020, the defendant took to social media and other traditional media through The Delay Show produced by the third defendant to make false claims and publish same particulars of the defamatory words. The following were said on The Delay Show, aired on YouTube Gh800 television. Dolores: I know some time back Obrafour kasebo did you produce it? How much did you invest? Ayisha: I invested close to $45,000. Dolores: did you get back your money? Ayisha: I did not get one Ghana back. Dolores: then the Ghanaian music industry is not lucrative. Ayisha: they are cheats because when I started working with Obrafour, when the project started, we agreed that when the show comes up, he will reimburse my investment. That was the agreement between his manager, himself, and I. Dolores: so are you saying that Obrafour is a cheat? Ayisha: oh well, whatever you do precedes you. That is why he has not released any album since that incident. These statements were made in Twi language. These statements above were made on The Delay Show in the Twi language as follows. Dolores: minim se emre bin so Obrafour kasebo no who produce ye. Ayisha: me invested close to $45,000. Dolores: unya wusika back. Ayisha: me pawocho menya one Ghana back. Dolores: udi sika ne shemu no unya den. Me pacho debi. Dolores: ohwe enwuma sika sen na wodi ashem. Ayisha: sika me de share music industry nimbe over $200,000. Se Ghana nyum sika bia nim. Ayisha: omu yesisifo cause me ne Obrafour start ye adwuma no. Ye adwuma no se show start se eba, he will give me back my money. Dolores: into wo patre se Obrafour yesisifo ana. Ayisha: oh, nia wo beye bia edawanim se after that album no will release the album BM against the plaintiff in a manner which suggests that the plaintiff is ungrateful and dishonest. Thus does not keep its obligation under the agreement. 7. The plaintiff says that the second defendant, through the production of the third defendant, published various untruths about the plaintiff made by the first defendant without verification and care to validate the claim made by the first defendant on her show, which was aired on both traditional media and social media. 8. The plaintiff said that the second defendant gathered the first defendant and repeated the defamatory words by the first defendant and caused same to be published. 9. The plaintiff says that the defendant made these statements and publications with the intent to expose the plaintiff's character to ridicule, contempt, and hatred in the sight of well-meaning people in the society. 10. The plaintiff says that the statement made and published by the defendant were false, untrue, and calculated to subject the plaintiff's personality and business opprobrium. 11. The plaintiff says the statements were made on various media including The Delay Show on YouTube, Medium, and Gh800 television, social media, internet applications like Instagram, Facebook, and in both written and audio-visual forms. 12. The plaintiff says the defendant published falsehood in words spoken and written to say that she, the defendant, produced an album of the plaintiff titled Kasebo, whereas the defendant knew that the plaintiff album was produced by Big Ben Music Production Limited under a contract and further called the plaintiff a cheat. 13. The plaintiff says that all transaction of his successful musical career has been made in the name of Execution Entertainment Limited as legal entity. 14. The plaintiff says categorically that the first defendant has no agreement to the effect of the production agreement or any other agreement relating this profession, and the statement of the first defendant is probably false and contrived to tarnish the plaintiff's reputation. 15. The plaintiff says that the name Kasebo is only a title to one of the plaintiff's songs from the album titled Asembeba Debi. 16. The plaintiff says that the defendant, in publishing this statement to the Word, further stated or sought to say that the plaintiff is a dishonest person. 17. The plaintiff says that the statements made were defamatory and calculated to ensure that the client and potential shy away from him or as a major production house. Particulars of defamation. A. The defendant, by her false statement published, intended viewers to believe that he, the plaintiff, was a dishonest person and that as a result of his dishonesty, he has not released an album. B. The defendant, by their false publication, intend viewers to believe that the plaintiff is a dishonorable man who took 45,000 United States dollars for an intended purpose from her and had refused to reimburse her without cause. C. The plaintiff says that further interference the defendant sought to publish in their interview and publication that the plaintiff misrepresented fact contained in his album information, which has stated that the execution producer was Big Ben Music Production Limited, hence an untruthful person. D. The defendant's false statement and publication in the media and republished by many media outlets may not only injure the reputation but has affected him economically to the extent of opening the plaintiff up to possible suit by the true and proper executive producer, Big Ben Music Production Limited. E. The defendant, by their false publication, to subject the plaintiff to ridicule, contempt, hatred, and opprobrium in the sight of well-meaning members of the society and role models. 18. The plaintiff says that under the management of Execution Entertainment Limited, he has won many albums within the industry and managed many artists in the recent past, with enviable records in Ghana and international, including the following: Ghana Music Awards Best Rap Song of the Year, High Life Year 2000. B. Music Awards Album of the Year 2003. C. Ghana Music Awards Songwriter 2004. D. Music Awards Album of the Year 2004, Canada. Ghana Music Awards Album of the Year 2007, Ghana. Ghana Music Awards Hip Life Song of the Year 2007, Ghana. Ghana Music Awards Best Collaboration of the Year 2007, Ghana. Ghana Music Awards Hip Life Artist of the Year 2007, Ghana. Ghana Music Best Collaboration of the Year 2010, Ghana. The plaintiff is one of the strongest brand names in the hip life, high life, and music industry in Ghana and internationally. 20. The plaintiff says that his accolade, which won him awards, including the former Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Aliu Mohammed's Award for Discipline, remains threatened by the force who told and published by the defendant. 21. The plaintiff has been deeply embarrassed and scandalized by the defendant's publication of falsehood to the whole world, which has affected him in his commercial viable business and most likely to continually cause a dent in the fortunes of the plaintiff's commercial activities. 22. The plaintiff has suffered to deny all the allegations of fraudulent behavior leveled against him to grave expense and has caused him to publish and issue a press statement on behalf of the plaintiff managing company, denying any of those allegations made by the defendant, but the defendant continues to defame his character. 23. The plaintiff says that in the year 2011, the first defendant made similar defamatory publication against the plaintiff to a media house and caused TV3 Network Limited to publish the same, resulting to the commencement of suit number AD-38/11 in the case of Elliot Michael Ochredako versus TV3 Network and Anno. 24. The plaintiff says that the first defendant, after convincing TV3 Network Limited of the truth in her statement, failed to lead evidence or the proof of her allegations against Elliot Michael Ochredako, the plaintiff in this suit. 25. The plaintiff says that since her song ran on the themes of discipline, morality and virtue, such accusation of dishonesty at its reputation has had negative socio-economic consequences. 26. The plaintiff further says that due to the blemish of his character by the defendant, untrue publications to the whole world has been compelled to put on hold all activities involving a release of a new album and documentary. 27. The plaintiff says that these statements have gravely injured his reputation and affected his business trade and profession of as an artist and execution producer. 28. The plaintiff says that unless the Honorable Court perpetually makes an order to inject these defendants from making such false publication against the plaintiff and his business with an accompanying public apology and withdrawal of the defamatory words, the defendant will continually defame the plaintiff and cause the plaintiff's business to fall. Wherefore, the plaintiff claims the following against the defendant jointly and severally. A. An order of perpetual injunction against the defendant, restraining themselves, their assigned servant, otherwise how so described in similar meaning from further publishing or causing to be published any defamatory words and images of any words similar defamatory of and about the plaintiff. B. An order against the defendant to publicly withdraw and apologize to the plaintiff for the defamatory words against his reputation through the Daily Graphic and any other media through which they said those defamatory words and plaintiff. C. General and punitive damages for libel in the sum of 800,000 Ghana cedis. D. Costs including legal fees on full indemnity basis on the approved Ghana Bar Association of fees. Any other relief this Honorable Court may deem fit to grant. Dated this 22nd day of October 2020. Casting Unlimited, Abosu Road, Kanda, Accra. The Registrar, High Court, Accra. And to the within named defendant or plaintiff. Not just a winning court writer, a babontia, Obrafour Edisiu, Dolores from Paul Manson, a delay and nothing. So Ayisha Modi, she loves Stoneboy. Na Ayisha Modi who way no amunim ne dada want na se no no so tam the phone scene nim be live video kika nsem bi wom se share wo Obrafour even asam no kra ba ya we your timba kika bi no empanifo bi na frɛ me to me funti na manka ho asemo na ni atempa de wodi ye Obrafour bi ka se ono waye ready up won sin $1 million still na ono no obe face no boot for boot yenti ono so ne nsem no emre na me ba ye beto aso
2009, 11 years ago. 11 years ago, now we have a child. Obrafour, kwa meme nche na obeta so webusuafo. Ochire. Webusuafo egu Obrafour. Nanza bra na be few many delays 800 million no. Say ye hu se we years ka. Me hu se we years ka me aka se me tu susu na ama o. 800 million e sha. 800 million now we sue many delay no sha. So ye 3 billion me say be taking $1 million. I'ma make their fighting from boot to boot for the world to know who you are and the evil in you. I will do that. Yeah, so baby I will kick up on Obrafour me say why true. And why true. Nyankopon no come this spirit unknown na come akoma na me de bo a Obrafour no sa spirit no on fa wo ho ncha wo da Bibi ni asase we so a uya wuntua ka. Bibi ni asase we so a uya wunye nwe eketua. De wo bedue bia wo betwa. Udua papa, utwa papa. Udua bone a utwa bone. Udua papa ni a udua bone a utwa bone. Menye mamu hu se ewiase mo se woni obi di agro ma yesa mpenyufo ni me akasa me maami obofo afre me papa obofo afre me mpenyufo obi otumfo ekiri ba na bonso afre me mpenyufo ono aboto die mpenyufo nyansa wo wadwin wo kan mpenyufo asam ba wonni mpenyufo nyansa wo wadwin mu. Wow, manager, na do ba me wonu mukra ba be confirm me say am pa de wo ba say me mboa wo kwasia ebedu baby na wo be sati I love you I love you na me papa me ye wo kwa na ye wo nwanwa edu baby kwa you have to every day call me and thank me say papa ya ma ye wo kwa na ye ebru wa adwene wo nti ase so hu me so nipa da wo wiase ma wo ba ye any shoe me so nipa wo be wo no wa che because omo mu di wechi no omo tu ufu nyina wo sika. Say wish you me no man yes can be. If say delay brand ye nkwala brand ye didi agro. Delay me brand ye nkwala brand ye didi agro obesi you me ni delay. Hey, but you hey, wo Obrafour you at wa ko mu ye evil pa o. Hey, me say me suro ni pe bia ba na me nji bi say me suro sada. Why you not coming out? Me ma ba out ma be kasa me de mensa. If you say court ye ton fufu ana court ye benkum aba wo ho. If you say court ye benkum aba wo ho ana. Omo wa America that time no. Omo me se wunti me twa obi atiketa ma na aba Ghana. Hwe anka me mentina si mankwasiafo ni fu bi ade tante bi te sa wo Obrafour. Never in my life. Me de bia me say if I have to die for the truth, I will die. Me phobia down for me wu ama. Me phobia down for me met me kwe wu ama. If I can die for me madam for that means I can die for my own self. Asem ye bia 800 masa 800 ni so. Kodobos kan ye ni trillion. We yiri no oda wechi na oni munyansa. Ono ma frɛ no. Me say time a wunya stroke na woni no wo ba baako. Time a wunya wedi mi nyina chia call left call right na right call left no. Na woni no wo ba baako. She should come out and boldly say otumi to nduro kra ma nkwasiafo wo pɛ na obi si waboa wa wusu. Daddy lumba yare ye no na metumi edu a meto e ba ko $800 wabɔ ho dam nkwasiafo ye boa ma muntumi nyi enipa ye muntumi nkancha mansan se ye simasie ye no kora waboa me da nti wo ba auto be ka se ge yi aboa me da na ayere Oba auto be ka se ye no kra ge yi kora waso me ejuma mu da na ayere mu na moya ma nkwala underground nkwala na ebre no moa na moya producers any omayimu moa na moya obi ampeso di sika be Ghana music industry mo
Asemo na just agro no baby akodru no say ye hwe say boot for boot no ebenya abaso because social media there yetimi hu court rate bebre ni na mo no baby ase na akoda ne bo ache bidi nti ebia na we die Obrafour emini na Ayisha Modi nso so be face na de bebe e kire bia na akosua me de ebebre mo me de na ka e kire na akosua makram